Good evening, basketball fans. You're looking live at Cobden High School, Cobden, Illinois, where tonight it is regional semifinal night in the boys Class 1A sectional here at Cobden, as the Meridian Bobcats and the Waltonville Spartans will do battle tonight in a sectional semifinal, with the winner taking on Goreville this coming Friday night. I'm Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. And this is a matchup that a lot of people have been looking forward to for a long time, Ron. And you're looking live at the teams warm up right now, and this place is filling up. It's going to be an exciting night here tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, Randy, these two teams met way back in December, on December the 7th. I believe that was a shootout that they had at Meridian High School.
And that's a game that we broadcast, too.
We did.
And what was the outcome of that?
Well, you wrote it down, didn't you?
It was a 12-point victory for the Waltonville Spartans.
65-53, I believe.
Yeah, a 12-point victory for the Waltonville Spartans. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
That was back in December.
You can throw that out.
You can, because both teams have played a lot of basketball games since then, and both teams have had some impressive wins since that time, too, when you take a look at it.
Yeah, they have.
They've played some tough schedules. You got to give kudos to both of these teams for playing such a tough schedule this year, because they certainly have.
Meridian won the Benton Invitational Tournament.
Literally, yeah. And they beat the Benton Rangers.
Yeah, beat the host Rangers at the time, and finished rated in the top 5 in the state in Class 2A.
Right.
Yep.
Waltonville Spartans went up to Riverton and beat the host Riverton team at their Riverton shootout. They also took on Centralia at the Pinckneyville tournament and gave Pinckneyville all they wanted, just losing by a few points. Yeah. And they were in it with 30 seconds to play. It was a tie game. So that was against the 3A Centralia team that's going to be playing tonight against East St. Louis in a 3A sectional. So
yeah, Randy. Waltonville has beaten every team in this tournament at Cobden.
They have.
They beat the Oakville Rockets, they beat the Meridian Bobcats, and they have beaten the Goreville Black Cats, but that can all be thrown out the window.
Yeah, that's an interesting stat, though. They have beaten all 3 teams that are in this sectional. And the flip side of that is that Meridian, while they have played Waltonville, I don't think they've played Oakville, and I know they haven't played Goreville. So Meridian and Goreville never played this year.
Yeah, that's an oddity, as close as they are geographically.
They never played this year.
Because they are the two in the extreme south. They are the 2 premier Class 1A basketball programs, without a doubt. And tonight we're looking at Nesto ratings of number 3 Waltonville against number 7 Meridian.
That's exactly right. At the final rankings at the end of the season, had the Waltonville Spartans at number 3 and the Meridian Bobcats at number 7 in the state, according to Nesto Hoops' Aaron Britton, who may be watching in with the game tonight, unless he's maybe here tonight. I don't know. He could be. Meridian's his old school.
Yeah.
I want to tell you right up front that we will not be able to show you play-by-play video tonight. We can show you the pregame warm-ups right now, but once the game begins, we're going to have to focus our camera on the scoreboard. That's by IHSA regulation. And, we don't make the rules, but we certainly follow the rules. There are some entities that don't follow the rules, but we do. We play by the rules. And so you see that camera up there? That is an NFHS Pixelite camera. Hey, that's what this is all about. It's an agreement between the NFHS and the IHSA. And so the rules state that any postseason tournament game that is played in a gymnasium where there is an NFHS camera, we are not allowed to go in and do video streaming play-by-play of that game. Now, again, we can show some pregame stuff like we are right now, but once the game begins, we have to do an audio-only broadcast, and we'll have our camera focused on the scoreboard and the clock. And the scoreboard here in this beautiful new gymnasium at Cobden actually will not only show you the scoreboard, the score, and the clock, it's also going to show you how many points and fouls each player that's in the game has.
And they got 2 of them
at any given time,
one at each end.
So that's very nice. So you'll be able to stay up to date at home as exactly what's going on. You're going to know what the score is, what the clock is, how many points and how many fouls that each player on the floor has at any given time. So we'll have that for you tonight. Again, that's the rules, and we play by the rules. We're honest people. I know that there's some entities that don't play by the rules, but we do.
Hey, Randy,
so that's the way it is.
We'll get these officials out of the way tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
May not have time later, but it looks like Robbie Blondie from Benton, Illinois, is on the crew tonight, along with Mike Priest from Breeze, Illinois, and David Hill Jr. from Vienna, Illinois.
And you officiated, of course, for over 30 years, and I'm sure postseason is probably what you look forward to the most, wasn't it?
Yeah, just like players. Officials do the same thing, They get excited about postseason, and the further along they go, the more excited they get. The bigger the crowds and the louder the noise.
Got it. A lot of people making our broadcast possible tonight, including Tony Wiltz, Farm Insurance in Mount Vernon. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Are you looking for an encouraging sign in today's economy? The fact is, you'll find one right here in Mount Vernon at State Farm agent Tony Wilt's office. Because for 86 years, State Farm agents like Tony Wilt have been helping people protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and we consider that a very good sign. To find out more information on how Tony Wilt can help you and your family today, his number is 618-242-1421. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do you enjoy lemon shake-ups? Well, All Shook Up is a locally owned mobile lemon shake-up stand that's available for community events, festivals, craft fairs, athletic events, and more. They use real lemons and real sugar, and they have other flavors besides lemon, including strawberry, mango, blueberry, peach, and a sugar-free option. If you'd like to book All Shook Up to a special event, just go to their Facebook page. It's All Shook Up Lemon Shake-Ups. One taste, and you'll be all shook up.
I'm all shook up.
Hi, I'm Eric Black, pharmacist and owner at the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon. We offer compounded weight loss medications such as semaglutide and tirzepatide. My team and I will answer all your questions about these products and have helped hundreds of patients work toward their weight loss goals. We offer semaglutide and tirzepatide in several different vial size options. We also offer next day shipping anywhere in Illinois and Missouri.
Learn more by stopping by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon at 2339 Broadway or call 242-8776. At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
You see the captains, the coaches, and the officials meeting at midcourt here at Cobden High School as we get ready for tonight's sectional semifinal matchup between the Meridian Bobcats and the Waltonville Spartans. Meridian comes in with an overall record of 24-8 on the season, ranked 7th in the state of Illinois in Class 1A. Of course, they're members of the South Egyptian Conference. Waltonville Spartans come in with a record of 28-4. They're members of the Midland Trail Conference. And they are ranked 3rd in the state in Class 1A basketball.
Yeah, Randy, I want to give a quick shout out to my good friend Guy Longi, who's listening to us tonight.
All right, Guy.
DuQuoin. You know, he joined us down there at Chester Friday night. He would be happy to know that my other good friend from DuQuoin, Dallas Bigham, is sitting up here with us.
Yeah, so you missed the opportunity to be with Dallas tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Hospitality room was fantastic.
Hey, they've been very hospitable here at Cobden High School. We appreciate all the things that they've done for us here. We've got a nice spot here at midcourt.
Got a great spot.
Yeah, the bathroom's not too far away for your purposes.
That's the main point right there.
Both teams are leaving the floor right now. So we'll step aside again for just a moment. We'll be right back on AreaSports.net.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
dogs home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back here at Cobden High School, Randy Olson and Ron Stannard. Glad to bring you the play-by-play action tonight here between the Meridian Bobcats and the Waltonville Spartans in the Class 1A sectional semifinals. The winner will take on Goreville Friday night in the sectional championship game. This is the second meeting between the Spartans and the Bobcats, and the first time they met, it was a big game for the dynamic duo of Waltonville, wasn't it, Ron?
Yeah, Kyle Cooper had 25 in that game, Gage Peterson 21, so they combined for 46 of the 65 points that Spartans put on the board that night.
And you feel like if they have that kind of a game tonight, things look pretty good for the Spartans.
That would be good news for Waltonville. You know, I say it all the time, Randy, but big-time players got to show up and play big-time in big-time games.
The Meridian Bobcats got in foul trouble when they played on that neutral floor during the shootout at Meridian back in December, and they need their big guy on the floor. Antonio Flanoid wears number 5. He's their go-to guy in the middle, the tallest guy they'll put on the floor, and they need him to stay on the floor if they're going to be successful.
Yeah, they do. I mean, he spent time off the court and on the court, in and out with foul trouble in that first contest, and that played a big part in that ballgame.
Again, we'll be able to keep the camera rolling here for you as we do the starting lineups and the rest of the warm-ups here, and then we'll have to focus our camera on the scoreboard and the clock for the remainder of the game as per IHSA regulations. Again, we don't make the rules, but we do follow the rules, and so that's the way it is. And
this is not an easy place to get to, Randy, but,
no.
I tell you what, they did it right when they built this new gym.
It is nice. It is really, really nice. I asked the superintendent what the seating is. I thought he was going to tell me something like 850, and he said, no, actually, when we put those white seats out that they have in the front row, along with the bar seating that they have there along the end, he said, and the standing room only, too, that they've got back there, of course. You can put a lot of people standing. He said, you can get 1,000 people or more in here, and he said, probably that's what we're going to see here tonight.
Possibly more Friday night.
I think that we will begin the evening by honoring America with the playing of our national anthem, so we'll follow along with the public address announcer as we do that here at Cobden High School.
In case of an emergency, and also we have an AED available in case of an event of a cardiac arrest in the northwest side of the building. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to Cobden Senior High School, home of the amazing Appalachians. Today's ISHA sectional matchup is between, as the visiting team, we have the Meridian Bobcats they will take on the Waltonville Spartans. If you're able to please stand, everyone in river caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Nice touch as they dim the lights down here, Ron, for the national anthem. I like it.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Meridian Bobcats will be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, so we'll follow along with the public address announcer as they introduce them right now. Again, the Bobcats 24-8 on the season. They got here from winning the Crab Orchard Regional.
Number 3, Colin Monan.
Colin Monan wears number 3. Javion Ransom wears number 1. Antonio Flanoid wears number 5. Max Russell wears number 11. And Jamar Easley wears number 2. Ransom is a junior. Monan, Easley are seniors. Flanoid is a sophomore, but he's going to age out, so this will be his last year. And Max Russell is a junior for the Meridian Bobcats, coached by David Davis.
Yeah, Coach David Davis played on a team that won second in the state back in 2015 for Meridian, and then he coached last year's team that finished second in the state.
kind of a unique situation there where he's somebody who has played in it and coached in it. Yeah. That's right. Now for the Waltonville Spartans, who were the champions of the Marissa Regional. They had to win 3 games to win that Marissa Regional. We'll get into that as we go along here. Number 24 is Riley Stewart. He's a 6-foot junior. Also starting for the Spartans is Jagger Mayville, number 14, the 6'5 sophomore. Gage Peterson, number 23, is a 6'5 junior. And then the 2 guards, number 2, Kyle Cooper, 6-foot junior. And the sophomore, Witten Dever, wears number 1, a 5'11 sophomore. So again, it is Dever, Cooper, Mayville, Peterson, and Stewart for the Waltonville Spartans, who are 28-4 on the season, champions of the Marissa Regional. Again, by rule, we have to turn away from the playing floor and bring you an audio-only broadcast tonight, but we will have the scoreboard on the screen throughout the night so that you can see the clock, the scores, the fouls, the individual scoring, everything throughout the night here on AreaSports.net.
We'll just have to be a bit more descriptive, Randy.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And it wasn't about money, because we were very willing to pay the $150 fee to do the video. It wasn't about money at all. It's all about the NFHS camera that is in the building. And we do play by the rules. I know some broadcast entities don't, but we do. It'll be Flanoid jumping at the center circle against Gage Peterson. We're ready to get this sectional semifinal underway. And the tip is controlled by Meridian as they'll bring it in the front court as they get the ball out to Max Russell. Russell goes over to the left side to Colin Monan. He's one that moved back to Meridian this year, and he has really helped them a lot. Here's a drive down the lane. The scoop shot is up, no good by Shamar Easley. The tip back up, no good, and rebound this time by Waltonville as they'll take it to the other end.
Mayville with that rebound. 2 bunnies missed in there by Meridian first time down the floor.
And Mayville gets the pass out to Cooper, and now he'll set up the offense out front. Cooper gives it to Stewart. Over on the left side to Peterson. They're picking him up man-to-man. Peterson looks for a cutter. Now comes back out to Cooper. They double-team Cooper. Cooper will get it to Peterson. He was open for a shot. Now he takes one off the dribble and shoots, and it's short. Rebound taken by Meridian.
Good look there by Gage Peterson, about 10 feet away.
LaTorres Johnson will bring it back the other way. And falling down and traveling with the basketball is Meridian, as slipping and falling was Colin Monan. It's a turnover, and it goes back to the Spartans.
Meridian going to pick him up at half court.
No score, as you can see. 7:03 to play here in the opening quarter. They are picking him up full court as Cooper gets it across the line to Dever. Back out to Cooper as they set up the offense. Meridian again picking him up man-to-man as it goes left side to Mayville. Down in the corner now. It goes to Witten Dever. Gets it in the short corner now to Peterson. Back to Dever. He passes up a shot. Comes back out to Cooper. They're looking for a higher percentage shot. They've passed a couple shots up already. Mayville gets it over to Dever. He'll put up the 3 ball. It's good. Nothing but net. Nothing but net for Witten Dever. And the Spartans are on the board at 3-0, as you see on the big scoreboard on the screen here.
Good look. That sophomore drained it.
Max Russell in the front court now for Meridian. Gets it out to LaTorres Johnson. Flanoid hasn't touched the ball yet. Here's a shot in the lane, and that's in and out and back in again by LaTorres Johnson, and Meridian is on the board at the 6:07 mark. 3-2 Waltonville as the Spartans bring it up. It'll be Witten Dever getting it across over to Cooper. Cooper stops and pops from the elbow. Got it. Nice shot off the dribble by Kyle Cooper. A 15-footer makes it 5-2.
15-foot jumper. It's like seeing a unicorn.
Yeah, you don't see too many of those anymore, but hey, it's a nice shot. Nothing wrong with it. Meridian back in the front court again. It's Shamar Easley with it. Gets it out to Lataris Johnson. Back to Easley. Looks for driving room. Takes it down the paint. And thinks better of trying to go over Mayville. Gets it out to Flanoid, and he has a nice soft touch.
15-foot
yeah.
jump shot.
Flanoid's ball just died on the rim and then dribbled in.
Nice touch by the big man.
Waltonville up by 1, 5-4 as they've got the basketball. Cooper has it out front between the circles. Goes left side now to Mayville. Mayville drives, now comes back out to Dever. Dever looks for a driving lane, can't. Back out to Peterson now, left of the circle. Left side now, Riley Stewart drives baseline. He's cut off, comes back over to Dever for 3. Boom! Whitten Dever's got 2 3-pointers.
Boy, he didn't hesitate. He's feeling it.
And it is 8-4 Waltonville. The Spartan crowd loves it. Down the lane, here's a drive, no good. Peterson with a rebound on the miss by Shamar Easley. Spartans trying to expand their lead now. They're up 8-4. Big crowd here in Cobden tonight. Here's Riley Stewart driving baseline. Comes back out.
Nice
Peterson in the
pass.
lane. He scores. Contact inside. No foul is called as Peterson collided in there with Johnson. They didn't call anything either way. They were letting them play, and that might be a good thing.
Yeah, I like it.
10-4. And there's going to be a foul. You had to call that one. A foul in the front court going to go against the Spartans.
It's on Kyle Cooper.
That will be the first foul of the game on Waltonville. Checking in for Meridian, number 1 is Javion Ransom. I thought they had introduced Ransom in the starting lineup. I guess not, but he's in there now. With the ball out front is Max Russell. 10-4 Waltonville, as you see on the screen. Pass back out to Ransom. Right side now to Johnson. Johnson along a three-pointer. It's good. Did they give him a 3? Yes, they did.
I think so.
Yeah, Johnson with a three-pointer makes it 10-7.
We had a good look.
And the press is on, but Waltonville breaks it. Stewart's got it, stays away from the double team. Ball is loose. It's going to be touched by Meridian, and it's going to be... Oh, I don't know about that. They gave that ball to Meridian. I thought it was off Meridian.
I think we were deked into thinking that because of the way the Meridian player was chasing after that ball.
Bobcats will have the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket as the pass comes into Flanoid. Now back in the corner. Here's a 3 ball. That's off the mark. No good by Monan. And that's going to be a rebound and a foul on the rebound on Meridian. That's on the back.
It's on Flanoid.
And that's number 1 on Flanoid. And he has a tendency to get in early foul trouble in many games that Meridian plays. That's what happened when they faced each other the first time.
That was on a neutral floor at Meridian.
Yeah. 3:53 play, opening quarter here. 10-7 Waltonville. Here's a pass down to Mayville. He'll drive baseline. Goes up for the shot. Got it.
Oh, that's a tough shot.
Jagger Mayville, he makes contact with Flanoid. Nothing is called either way.
Really tough shot.
12-7 as Mayville scores. And a lot of the Spartans getting in on the offensive action here in the first quarter. Here's Javion Ransom back in the front court for Meridian.
4 different starters have scored for Waltonville.
Yeah, you got to like that if you're a Waltonville fan. Everybody getting involved here. Here's a drive down the lane by Johnson, and it is blocked out of bounds
Mayville.
by Waltonville, as that's Mayville's first block of the game. And the Bobcats will inbound it underneath their own basket as Monan will get it into Flanoid. Flanoid's double team goes up, misses it. Rebound back up. No! Rebound this time, Cooper for Waltonville. Boy, 2 shots at it there for Meridian, but they couldn't get it down. And Cooper will bring it up. Gets it across the line to Peterson. Peterson into the front court, goes down in the corner now to Mayville on the left side. Back out top to Cooper. They'll set the offense with 2:58 left here in the first quarter. So far, Waltonville has led throughout. This has been their biggest lead at 5 points.
Yeah, Waltonville's shooting a really high percentage right now.
Here is a pass, a good look out to
Could it
Dever
be
for
3 in a row?
Nope. Peterson battles for the rebound. He gets it. Blocked by Flanoid. Peterson had a look at it. Flanoid blocked it. Now it's knocked away from behind, and Cooper's got it back. Cooper takes it in the front court again for Waltonville, and is swiped and knocked away by Max Russell.
Yeah.
Russell steals it for Meridian. Up the court come the Bobcats now with Johnson. Long 3 is good.
He's got 2 of them.
Lataris Johnson hits the 3 ball, and it's 12-10, a 2-point game. That was a heck of a block by Flanoid against Peterson. Spartans have it back in the front court. Here's Cooper for 3. Short.
Boy, he had a good look.
Rebound by Johnson. Back in the front court, Bobcats down underneath to Monan, and Monan scores, and we're tied at 12.
That didn't take long.
Monan got down court ahead of the Spartan defense, and he was all alone after catching that pass for the layup. 12-12, a minute 49 left
Need
here
to
in the
get
first
it
quarter.
across.
Cooper's got to get it across. Now he gets it to Dever. Dever's across the line, knocked away from behind, stolen by Flanoid. Meridian's got it. Ransom will bring it up this time for the Bobcats. Meridian has not led in this game yet. Monan in the lane, got it.
Nice shot.
And now they have. Their first lead of the game comes at the minute 23 mark. 14-12 Bobcats.
Yeah, that's a 7-0 run.
Spartans led by 5 earlier. Yeah, it's a 7-0 run right now. You're right, for Meridian, because it was 12-7. Spartans have it in the front court as Stewart has it on the left wing. Comes out to Peterson. As we approach 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Here's Mayville down to Peterson in the lane. Peterson spins and lost it out of bounds. Tried to make a move to the basket. Looked like it might have been knocked out, but they said it went off of Peterson, so it's a turnover. Back over to Meridian. 54 seconds left as the Bobcats bring it up the court. Javion Ransom will do the honors as Waltonville drops back and picks him up half court. Half court man-to-man is what the Spartans are playing here. And dribbling it away is Javion Ransom way out by the volleyball line. They're gonna run it down for the final shot of the quarter here.
Yeah, for sure, unless Waltonville picks him up and then they might change their mind. But
Ransom starting to make a move now. Comes over to Johnson. Back up Flanoid. He'll put up a 17-footer. That's off the back iron. And who wants the rebound? Ball goes out of bounds. No, it's picked up by Waltonville. Stolen by Flanoid. Flanoid.
Offensive
foul. That's 2 fouls on Flanoid.
Yep.
He was out of control as he tried to make a move to the basket, and he ran over the Waltonville player. It was an obvious charging call. Meridian fans didn't like it, but it was the right call.
He knew it. Got no argument from Flanoid.
No, he didn't argue about it. That's 2 fouls on Flanoid. 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Let's see if the Spartans can get a quality shot off here and maybe tie this game or take the lead as Mayville's got it in the front court. Down to 8 seconds left. Down to Stewart. Back to Mayville. Now out to Dever. Dever into Peterson. Peterson had knocked away. Stolen by Meridian, and that's going to be a foul on Dever.
Yeah. Too many turnovers by the Spartans.
Yeah, quick hands here by the Meridian Bobcats. They're always that way, and that is 4 turnovers here in the first quarter.
Waltonville's going to you're going to have to make hay with Flanoid Jr. on the bench.
Long shot at the buzzer does not go, and after 1 quarter of play, it's 14-12 Meridian here at the boys Class 1A sectional semifinals. Back with more in 30 seconds.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here live at Cobden High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard as we bring you this digital audio broadcast tonight. Again, sorry we can't bring you the video, but as per IHSA rules, we are not allowed to do that because this is an NFHS school. And just like the Mount Vernon Lady Rams were playing the other night up at Taylorville, that game was not able to be video broadcast by WMIX. They wanted to, but they couldn't because, again, an NFHS school. They played by the rules. We're playing by the rules tonight. And that's how it is. So,
Coach Tripp is in the building.
Yep, there's a lot of coaches here tonight. A lot of officials here tonight, too, I noticed, that are watching the game. That's
Coach Cooper, Woodlawn's here.
A lot of eyeballs on this game as we get to second quarter action. Your thoughts on that first quarter play there, Ron?
Nothing unexpected, Randy. These two teams, in spite of not being geographically close, are pretty familiar with each other.
Here's Cooper with the turnaround. He got it. We're tied at 14. Kyle Cooper with the bucket.
I think they know what to expect out of each other.
That's 4 points for Cooper as Meridian brings it back in the front court. They leave it out front to Monan. Monan for 3. No. There's rebound by Gage Peterson. Peterson gets it to Cooper, up quickly to Dever. Now back to Peterson at the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Cooper to set up the offense. Again, Meridian, now they've switched to a zone. Looks like a 1-2-2 zone they've gone to. They were in man to start the game. Now they've gone to zone. Let's see how Waltonville plays it. Mayville in the corner now to Dever. Dever down to Peterson. He's got it on the block. Back out to Dever. Now to Cooper. Cooper, back to Dever on the right side. Back to Cooper out front. And they'll reset the offense as Johnson comes out defensively one-on-one against Cooper way out front. Now Mayville on the left wing. Gets it down on the block to Cooper. Here comes a double team, and it's knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with
Bobcats
Waltonville.
playing some good defense without Flanoid out there.
Yeah, he is out of the game with 2 fouls. He's their tallest player, and
they're keeping Mayville and Peterson away from the basket.
And that's probably why they went to the zone, too, is with him out of the game. Here is Mayville with a short jumper. He got it. Short jumper along the left baseline, about 15 feet away for Jagger Mayville. Gives Waltonville the lead again at 14-12, and it's now a 4-0 run by the Spartans.
That's a tough shot with no background.
Here's a shot, Johnson on the other end. No good. That's a quick shot that time by Meridian, and Waltonville gets the rebound. Dever got the rebound, gets it up to Cooper. Cooper gets it to Dever. Dever's got an open look. He puts it up. No. And rebound weak side this time by Monan. Monan brings it up the floor quickly to Johnson. Johnson's double teamed by the Spartans. Back out for an open look. And that's short by Ransom.
Boy, he had a good look.
He was wide open. And the Spartans corral the rebound as Peterson will bring it up himself this time. And Meridian's going to drop back in that zone again. Dever open on the right side. Comes back to Peterson. Peterson skips it across to Mayville, back out to Cooper. Cooper to the left side to Mayville. Back out to the top to Cooper, now right side to Stewart. Way down in the corner to Dever on the right side. Back out to the top now to Cooper. 5:45 left here in the first half. Pass goes inside to Peterson, thrown too high and knocked away and stolen by Meridian. Ransom back the other way for the Bobcats, takes it all the way in and scores against Mayville, and Mayville fouled him. Chance for a three-point play here for Ransom as he scored to tie the game at 16-all. And Mayville got him on the attempted block there. He was a little out of position. And checking into the game for Meridian is Max Russell back in, replacing Gregory Johnson. Fast and furious action here. As the Bobcats are at the line, and the free throw is good by Javion Ransom, and Meridian regains the lead here at 17-16.
That's our first free throw of the game, and it is a made free throw by Ransom.
Let's see what the Spartans do now as they got it in the front court, as Mayville has it on the left side. Get it down to Dever in the corner. Inside to Peterson on the block. He's double teamed. Now he's triple teamed, and they knock it away and they steal it.
They just keep knocking that ball away every time it goes inside.
You can't bring the ball down. If you do, they're always going to knock it away, and they just did there. And it's another turnover. And here comes Meridian. It's blocked by Mayville. Blocked by Mayville as the shot went up, and now here's a three ball by Cooper. No. Boy, that would have been big. And it's knocked out of bounds off Riley Stewart, as Meridian will have the basketball.
You know, Meridian's playing tough without Flanoid in there.
Yeah, they are. 17-16, Meridian has the lead. We got another timeout on the court, and we'll be back in 30 seconds here live on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
All right, those of you who are writing in saying, hey, the camera's stuck on the scoreboard, well, it's supposed to be, okay? This is an audio-only broadcast. We are not allowed to show the play-by-play action, okay, as per IHSA rule, due to the fact that there's an NFHS camera in here tonight, and therefore we cannot show the gameplay. That's why we're describing it, and you can see the clock and the points, fouls, everything. So that's not a mistake. That's IHSA rule. Back to live action. Here's a shot, no good by Javion Ransom as the Spartans bring it back the other way.
Mayville and Peterson doing a good job on the boards down here on the defensive boards.
Cooper in the front court for the Spartans as they are down by one. Now over to Riley Stewart on the right side, down to Witten Dever. Peterson catches it deep underneath. Puts it in!
Man, no,
they're not going to count that bucket. He made the shot, but they say the foul was before the shot on the floor. Wow. He was fouled as he had the ball in his hand. The ball went airborne. It went through the cylinder for a bucket, but it's not going to count. Spartans will have the ball out of bounds underneath their baseline. Here's a pass out to Peterson. Peterson over on the left side to Dever. Dever back out to Peterson. Again, we were very willing to pay the fees to do video tonight, but the IHSA still said no. They won't let us.
Well, you could almost just give him that bucket on style alone, man. Just give it to him.
Yeah, it was a tough call. Here's a turnaround by Cooper in the lane. Is short. Rebound by Meridian. Good box out by the Bobcats that time as Max Russell brings it up. Russell takes it inside the paint and misses it.
Another rebound,
and that's going to be a foul on Lataris Johnson.
That'll be his first foul.
Mayville with a big rebound there, and Johnson fouled him. And it'll be Spartans' ball length of the floor, and that is 2 team fouls this quarter on Meridian.
Full court pressure here by Meridian.
Yeah. Here's a pass up ahead. Spartans get in the front court. Peterson's got it, and it's knocked away and fouled. Another foul on the Bobcats.
Yeah. That is also, I believe, on Lataris Johnson, and there will be a second.
Not a shooting foul, so it'll be out of bounds to the Spartans underneath their own bucket as Cooper gets it into Peterson, and he throws it too high, but Stewart chases it down. Spartans maintain possession. They rifle it across, and it's off the Bobcats out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans.
Waltonville is depriving themselves of a lot of chances to score down here because they keep turning the ball over.
Again, you can see the individual scoring and the fouls for both teams in this game, too, on the scoreboard. So you can keep track of that as well. Here's Mayville down to Peterson on the block. He's double-teamed. Now he's triple-teamed. He leans in, has the ball stripped. And another foul is going to be called. And that's 3 fouls on Flanoid. Nope, they didn't give it to Flanoid this time.
No.
They gave it to Ransom. I thought it was going to be on Flanoid, but they gave it to Ransom. So Flanoid's out there playing with 2 fouls.
They gave it to number 10, and I don't have number 10 in the book.
And at the line, Gage Peterson for the Spartans.
I don't know who number 10 is.
There's not a 10 in the program. No idea.
He fouled. Number 10 fouled. So
I'm going to guess that by process of elimination that it's Arion Swansea, because judging on his height, the only guys they have left on the bench, he's the shortest of those players. So I'm going to say that's probably Swansea, all right? Arion Swansea.
I don't know. I got Swansea as number 13.
I do too, but I have a feeling that he's wearing 10 tonight. If anybody from Meridian knows, send us a message and let us know, all right? Here's a shot up and in by Shamar Easley.
That was a tough shot.
Real tough shot as he got that up over the big, tall hands of Jagger Mayville. Spartans back in the front court, down by 1. 3:12 to play in the first half. Kyle Cooper has it out between the circles. Comes over to Jagger Mayville on the left side. Back out to Cooper, getting instructions from Coach Lowry. Cooper goes right side to Mayville, now into the high post to Stewart. Stewart takes it inside, scoop shot's good. Riley Stewart split the defenders, put up a scoop shot, and Waltonville regains the lead on a big shot by Riley Stewart.
Riley Stewart, part of that all left-handed team.
That was a tough play. Here's Meridian back in the front court again. Spartans playing some pretty good defense. That shot is up and missed by Easley, and a battle on the rebound. And jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow is going to favor Meridian. 2:31 to play here in the first half. Biggest lead of this game has been 5, and that was by Waltonville, 12-7 in that first quarter. It'll be Meridian ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Here's a drive down the lane. Shot is up. It's no good. Flanoid with the rebound. He sticks it back up and in. Flanoid with the stick back for Meridian. As the Spartans have to get the ball across. They do get it across. Peterson. He gets mugged. Gets mugged by Ransom. Ransom with the steal and the layup. Looked like a foul, but Ransom got the steal and got the deuce, and Meridian's up by 3, 23-20. And that's going to be a foul. This time it is Ransom on the personal. A lot of people standing at the other end, too, for this one, as we got a big crowd in the house tonight. As Lataris Johnson, I think, is going to come in the game here for Ransom.
Yeah, he's got to wait till he shoots his first free throw.
Yeah, right. Whitten Devers going to be at the line for Waltonville with 1:53 to go here in the first half. And the free throw's good. 23-21. 7 points for Devers. He leads the scoring parade for Waltonville in this one so far.
Yeah, he hit 2 big threes in that first quarter.
Another one for Dever, and it's good. Give him 8. 1 point game now, 23-22. Spartans need a stop.
Big first half for Dever.
Here's a shot from the corner here by Monan. No. Rebound by Cooper, and Cooper gets bumped and fouled by Monan on the rebound. It was one of those long rebounds that came way out front. Cooper chased it down. Monan fouled him and will walk to the other end, and Kyle Cooper will be at the line now for Waltonville.
That's probably a good foul right there because Kyle Cooper had some momentum. He was headed to a layup at the other end.
Yeah, he was. He was gonna capitalize on that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if he can make it like it's a layup anyway as he shoots the free throws and he makes the first one. We're all tied at 23. That's 5 points for Cooper here in the first half. Another one on the way, and Kyle drains that one. Spartans regain the lead here, 24-23, minute 39 left in the half. Meridian in the front court, easily has it, over to the right side to Johnson.
Been no missed free throws for either team in this game so far.
Here's a short jumper, no good by Johnson. Rebound by Flanoid. He goes back up and got it in over Peterson. Had some contact there, no foul. Again, they're letting him play.
Yeah, I like that.
He got that one up and in over Peterson, and Meridian regains the lead by 1. 25-24, and there's another steal.
Another.
As they poke it away from behind, and then a foul is going to be called on Whitten Dever.
That's Dever's second. Good sportsmanship as he helps him back up after knocking him down.
Yeah, the Bobcats' hands are really quick.
They've had how many pokeaways down there, man?
I know.
They just keep poking that ball away.
That foul on Dever is his second, as you can see on the screen.
Yeah, he's going to have a seat, and Brendan Klingler is going to come in.
All right, Meridian has the basketball, leading it by 1 as we approach 1 minute left here in the first half. Johnson has it, almost knocked away, then Flanoid gets it back for the Bobcats. Now here's a drive, back out. They'll kick it to Monan for 3. That's short. Rebounds grabbed by Easley as Bobcats get it back. Easley puts it back.
Oh, what a shot.
Little scoop shot there, a reverse layup by Easley, and he scores to put Meridian up by 7, or up by 3, 27-24.
That was a tough shot.
In the ball game is Brendan Klingler for Waltonville, and that pass went to Stewart, but it's knocked out of bounds by Meridian, and Waltonville will maintain possession here with 28 seconds left in the half.
Bobcats are fired up. They
Klingler.
got a nice crowd here as well.
Klingler gets it into Mayville. Down to Peterson on the block. Goes up strong. Scores.
Nice pass.
And it is a 1 point game. It's a battle royale here tonight at Cobden. And that's a steal. Spartans have it. They can take the lead here to end the half. Let's see if they can. Flanoid is all over Cooper. Gets it across to Peterson. Peterson across the timeline. Down to 6 seconds left. Peterson working against Flanoid. Flanoid comes for the steal. Peterson goes up for the shot. Oh, short.
Good.
Short. Might have got a piece of it, Flanoid did. And we'll go to the locker room at halftime.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week. When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Back here at Cobden High School, big crowd here for this sectional semifinal game, and what a first half it's been. Meridian leads it by 1, 27-26. Ron, we've had several lead changes here. Waltonville's had the biggest lead of the game. They led by 5 at one point, 12-7.
Yeah.
But Meridian then leads it by 1 here at the half.
Yeah, when Waltonville was up 12-7, that's when Meridian went on that mini 7-0 run to take a 2-point lead, and then it's been tied ever since, you know.
Real tight ever since, yeah. Sure has been.
1 point separating them right here at the half. You know, there's not been a missed free throw in this game by either team. Of course, Meridian's only shot 1 free throw, and they're 1 for 1, but the Waltonville Spartans are 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. That's keeping them in the game, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Meridian committed 8 fouls in that first half. Like I said, they were 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. They had 5 players break the scoring column, and they were led in scoring by Latarish Johnson with 8 points. It's followed by Javion Ransom with 5 points. Shamar Easley has 4 points. Colin Monan has 4 points, and Antonio Flanoy Jr. has 6 points for a total of 27. For the Waltonville Spartans, they committed 4 personal fouls in that first half. They were, like I said earlier, 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. And they had 5 players break the scoring column, led in scoring by Witten Dever with 8 points. Kyle Cooper has 6 points. Gage Peterson also has 6 points. Jagger Mayville with 4. And Raleigh Stewart with 2 for a total of 26.
All right, so both teams are spreading the love around as far as the scoring is concerned. No player on either team is in double figures yet.
No.
And let's talk about the foul situation.
Okay, for Meridian, Latarish Johnson has 2 personal fouls. Javion Ransom has 2 personal fouls, and Antonio Flanoy Jr. also has 2 personal fouls.
So Flanoy with 2 fouls and 6 points here at halftime. He spent a little bit of time on the bench there in that first half. He had one big block shot and has certainly altered or deflected perhaps some other shots and had some big rebounds in there. So, I mean, they're a different team when he's on the floor, for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. So 3 players with 2 fouls for Meridian. For the Waltonville Spartans, the only person who has 2 personal fouls or more than 1 personal foul, I should say, is Witten Dever, and he has 2 personal fouls.
Yeah. Again, you see the scoreboard on the screen with the clock and all the individual stats as well. And again, that's all we can show you tonight once the game has started, because again, it's an audio-only broadcast. We're not allowed to show you the actual video gameplay as per IHSA rules, since this is an NFHS school. Any school that is an NFHS affiliate, due to the partnership between the IHSA and the NFHS, you cannot video stream. Legally, you cannot video stream in that school. And we talked to the IHSA again today, and again, we've offered to pay the fee. It's not about the money. We've offered to pay the fee, but they said no. So we're doing an audio-only broadcast, and this is the best that we can do for you. So we hope that you do enjoy it tonight, and we'll try to describe it as much in detail as we can here, as we got quite a battle between Meridian and Waltonville. Again, these two teams played way back in December. It was played at Meridian, a game that was won by Waltonville by 12 points, and that was a game that Flanoy was in a lot of foul trouble and spent a lot of time on the bench. He's gotten 2 fouls here in the first half and spent a little bit of time on the bench, but not like what we saw down there at Meridian.
Right.
But the team as a whole is playing with a lot of energy tonight for Meridian. They've had several steals, forced a lot of turnovers against Waltonville. And anytime you bring the ball down, they're going to poke it away, and they've done that a lot tonight and created a lot of turnovers here against the Waltonville Spartans. So
Yeah, Waltonville is missing out on opportunities to score every time that happens. Like you said, they just continuously keep poking that ball out of their hands from behind.
And that's an empty possession when that happens. Yeah, you don't get a shot off. We'll step aside again for just a few moments. We'll be back with second half action in just a moment here, live from Cobden on AreaSports.net.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Hi, I'm Eric Black, pharmacist and owner at the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon. We offer compounded weight loss medications such as semaglutide and tirzepatide. My team and I will answer all your questions about these products and have helped hundreds of patients work toward their weight loss goals. We offer semaglutide and tirzepatide in several different vial size options. We also offer next day shipping anywhere in Illinois and Missouri.
Learn more by stopping by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon at 2339 Broadway or call 242-8776.
Are you looking for an encouraging sign in today's economy? The fact is, you'll find one right here in Mount Vernon at State Farm agent Tony Wilt's office. Because for 86 years, State Farm agents like Tony Wilt have been helping people protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and we consider that a very good sign. To find out more information on how Tony Wilt can help you and your family today, his number is 618-242-1421. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Welcome back here to Cobden High School. Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard as we bring you play-by-play description here of this sectional semifinal game between the Waltonville Spartans and the Meridian Bobcats.
No other scores to give, Randy, because this one, for some reason, started at 6 o'clock.
It's the only one that started at 6 o'clock. The rest of them are all at 7 o'clock. So, right, there is no scores to report to you yet. But we will have scores of the other sectional games posted later tonight on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook. All right, again, if you just joined us, we cannot show you the video of the game. All right, that's an IHSA rule. This is an NFHS school, and because of that, we are not allowed to show you the video. We could show you the video during the warm-ups tonight, which we did. But other than that, we have the game on the scoreboard, so you can keep track of the fouls, the score, the clock, individual stats, all of that. So that's what we've got for you tonight.
Standing room only here.
Yeah, it's been a great crowd, great atmosphere for sure.
It's going to be Waltonville's ball to start the second half.
It will be. The teams do change ends, as is customary, and it'll be the Spartans' ball to start this second half of play. And let's see if they can cut down on the turnovers here in the second half and get some high percentage shots inside, maybe draw some more fouls against them. We'll see what happens. All right, pass comes into Kyle Cooper as he'll start the offense out front here. Meridian picks him up man-to-man as Cooper's guarded by Russell, goes left side to Peterson. Peterson back out to Cooper. Cooper over on the right side to Witten Dever. Dever out to Cooper again. To Jagger Mayville inside the high post to Riley Stewart. Here's Witten Dever driving inside the lane.
Nice pass right there.
Good pass inside, but it's lost out of bounds by Jagger Mayville. Or did they knock it out? Okay, they knocked it out. Meridian knocked it out.
Went off Flanoid Jr.'s leg.
So it will be Spartans basketball underneath their own basket. So here's the lob into Peterson. Peterson goes up, misses the shot, and rebound by Meridian. It was a kind of a lob play there, out of bounds, but the shot did not fall, and the Bobcats get the rebound. Back the other way they go. Here's Flanoid. That's blocked by Peterson. He's going to be called for the foul. Flanoid made a quick step to the basket. Peterson got him and is called for the personal. And on Peterson, that's going to be his first foul of the game. It'll be a shooting situation for Antonio Flanoid. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, even though he's a sophomore, he's going to age out, so this will be his last year of high school basketball, as his free throw's good. So it's like he's a senior. Other seniors on this squad include Easley and Monan, so that's 3 players that they'll be losing. Second one by Flanoid is no good. Peterson with the rebound. Well, let's see what the Spartans do with it this time. They can tie it or take the lead, as they're down by 2 as Cooper has it. Goes right side to Witten Dever. Dever down looking at Peterson. He's open, but they can't get it to him. Back to Dever again. Dever will drive baseline, goes up, and scores. Somehow he got that in by Flanoid and scores.
He's in double figures. He's having a game.
And he's just a sophomore for the Spartans. Here's Flanoid out front now for the Bobcats. In the paint, goes up against Peterson, he scores. And they're making a conscious effort to get the ball inside the Flanoid. That's 2 trips down the floor. Yeah. They've done that in a row now.
Yeah, they're taking the ball right at Gage Peterson with Flanoid Jr.
30-28 as Meridian leads it by 2. Spartans with the basketball in the front court as Dever has it out by the volleyball line. Dever will give it up to Stewart. Now it comes to Cooper way out front. Now to Mayville. Inside Cooper. He scores. Pass. Nice wraparound pass along the baseline that time by Riley Stewart, who got it to Cooper, who scores to tie this game at 30 apiece.
Riley Stewart, when he works that baseline, good things happen.
Yeah, either he's shooting it or he's firing a pass to somebody. Here's the alley-oop to Flanoid underneath, and the Spartans almost took it away. Now they get the rebound as Cooper's got it. And Spartans with the rebound, a chance to take the lead here.
They dodged the bullet there because when Flanoid gets the ball down that low, he's usually going to score.
Here's Peterson down on the block against Flanoid. He leans into him and puts up the shot. It rolls off. And rebound Mayville, and they're going to call him for the foul.
On the back.
Mayville did not quite have inside rebounding position. He gets called for on the back.
Yeah, second foul on Mayville.
So it'll be Meridian ball with 5:42 to play here in the third quarter. Meridian led by 2 at the end of the first quarter. They led by 1 at the half. Here's a long 3 out front.
Oh, my.
Nothing but net by Max Russell.
Whoa, his first points of the game.
Wow, that was a deep ball. I mean, that was almost to the volleyball line.
That was a Steph Curry three-pointer.
Seriously, that was way out there.
Caitlin Clark three-pointer.
Spartans back in the front court as Jagger Mayville has it.
That was a dagger right there,
man.
Yeah,
that was tough. They're up by 3. Let's see if the Spartans can respond. Here's Cooper in the lane, leans in between 2 defenders, misses it, battles for the rebound. Flanoid gets it. Ball is loose. Flanoid comes out of there with it. Flanoid to the other end to Max Russell for 3. That's no good. And Riley Stewart and Flanoid get tangled up on the rebound.
I think that's a third foul on Flanoid.
Yep, Flanoid gets called for the foul, and you got to credit Riley Stewart for the fantastic box out that time as Flanoid was riding him like a Bronco all the way out along the baseline as those 2 were locked up. But Stewart had the inside rebounding position, and Flanoid was on his back the whole way.
3 fouls on Flanoid.
Yes, and it's Spartans' ball now. Flanoid is still out there playing with 3 fouls. There's a pass inside to Peterson. Peterson with a baby hook. It won't go. Mayville had it, but it comes off, and Flanoid gets the rebound. Ahead come the Bobcats. Here's Russell for 3. That's no good. Peterson with a rebound this time. And knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay. Yeah. Nope, it's going to be Bobcat ball. I'll tell you what, those quick hands.
They took it away from him again.
You cannot bring that ball down on those rebounds. When you do, they're going to knock it away.
Waltonville's going to get this one back, though. But
Spartans will have it. Boy, that was close. That was almost Meridian ball.
Waltonville needs to score.
Yes, they do. They're down 3. Here's a pass out to Dever in the corner. Mayville with a short jumper. That's no good. Peterson with inside rebounding position. He scores. Good rebounding position that time by Peterson as he got the offensive stick back, cuts the lead back to 1. In the lane on the other end, that shot is missed by Easley, and the Spartans have the rebound.
Mayville with a rebound.
Cooper's going to bring it up, and Waltonville can take the lead. Cooper all the way down, he's fouled. Cooper is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
On Latars Johnson, that's his 3rd foul, I believe.
1-point game, Kyle Cooper at the line, and the foul on Johnson is his 2nd. First free throw is good by Cooper. That ties the game at 33. We've got 3:55 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Second one by Cooper, also good. Spartans have shot free throws very good in this basketball game.
They've not missed one.
Knock on wood.
8 out of 8 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that'll usually win you some ball games. Let's see if it wins it for them tonight. They're up by 1 with 3:45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here's a long 3, right side. Lataris Johnson. Boy, he is lethal out there. Johnson with a deep 3 ball.
He's in double figures with 11.
Puts Meridian back up by 2. Let's see how the Spartans react. Here's Whitten Dever with it out front. Dever to Stewart. Back now to Mayville. Back to Stewart. Stewart along the baseline. Double team. Gets it inside to Peterson. He scores. Good pass there by Stewart to Peterson for the deuce, and we're tied at 36. 3:06 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Flanoid back in the front court. Looked like he walked. Mayville took it away from him.
Euro step.
Yeah.
Blocked by Mayville.
Spartans have it. Chance to take the lead. We're all tied at 36. Cooper out in by the circles. Guarded by Johnson.
Both teams playing well, Randy.
Peterson has it knocked away again. Russell with the steal. Throws it ahead to Flanoid. Flanoid inside the paint. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Peterson, I believe.
Yeah.
Flanoid made contact against Peterson. Peterson trying to draw the charge, but the officials said nope, that's a block.
I think that's a good call.
And Flanoid will be at the line with 2:38 to play here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd foul on Peterson.
Flanoid has 9 points in the game for Meridian. He misses the first free throw. It was 27-26 at half. Waltonville has outscored them by 1 point in this 3rd quarter. Second free throw is good by Ransom. 37-36. It's been a 10-10 tie here in the 3rd quarter. As the Spartans bring it back up. Whitten Dever has it out by the volleyball line. Gives it off to Cooper. Cooper is guarded out there by Johnson. Cooper in the paint, puts up the shot, and it goes. Holy cow. Not sure how it went. There was a lot of contact. No fouls called, but the Spartans will take the deuce, and they've got the lead again at 38-37. Back in the front court, here's a spin move.
Blocked by Mayville.
Mayville swatted that one out of bounds on the shot by Easley. Meridian will keep the basketball. It'll be out of bounds on their baseline as Monan will get it in to Easley. Gives it off to Russell. Russell's cut off on the baseline, comes back out to Easley. Easley will hand it off to Monan. His three-pointer is wide right, goes out of bounds. It'll be Waltonville ball as the Spartan fans chant air ball. Minute 54 left here in the 3rd quarter. Spartans with a 1-point lead. They can add to it on this possession as Kyle Cooper will bring it up. Meridian is picking them up man-to-man. As Cooper comes in the front court, guarded by Johnson. Long shot from the three-pointer. That's Whitten Dever! Whitten Dever for 3! And the Spartans go up by 4. Long 3 on the other end. That's no good. Peterson with a rebound. Spartans can add to the lead now. That was a quick shot that time by Meridian. I'm surprised they took it that quickly.
3 threes for Dever. Hadn't had one since the 1st quarter.
Spartans up by 4. Here's Peterson with it right of the circle. Comes out to the top to Dever. Dever has had a heck of a game, this young sophomore.
He has. He's got 13 points.
Yes, he does. Dever has the ball on the left wing right now.
poked away.
Almost stolen. Now out to Cooper. Down to Peterson. Peterson on the block. Turns on Flanoid. Can't shoot. Comes back out to Cooper. They'll reset the offense. Cooper working against Russell. He'll elevate for the three-pointer. That won't go. And rebound by Mayville.
Foul on
Flanoid.
That's 4.
Yep, that's big. 4 fouls on Flanoid, as Mayville had inside rebounding position for Waltonville.
That was a good call.
It is not a shooting foul. That's 3 team fouls, as you can see on the board on Meridian.
But I tell you, Meridian has proven they can play without him.
Oh, they can play without him, no doubt. No doubt, and they may switch back to the zone now. We'll see. As the pass comes inside to Mayville, he can't shoot it, comes back out to Dever. Dever gives it to Cooper. Back out to Dever on the right wing. Dever over on the left side now to Mayville. Mayville to the top to Stewart. Right side Cooper drives baseline, and he is going to be fouled.
That's 3 fouls on LaTarge Johnson.
And that's 4 team fouls on Meridian here in the third quarter. Spartans got the momentum right now, and Coach Dave Davis realizes it. He calls timeout for Meridian.
Yeah, timeout with 35 seconds to go. So, yeah, he's wanting to talk about something.
Timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Well, the biggest lead in the game for Waltonville was 5 points, and that was in the first quarter when they led 12-7. They've got a 4-point lead right now, 41-37, and it will be Waltonville ball out of bounds on the baseline when we come back to live action here in a moment. The fouls are mounting for Meridian. The Spartans will have it out of bounds, and Cooper will trigger it in. Cooper gets it into Peterson. Back to Cooper. Out now to Riley Stewart. Back to Mayville. Mayville can't shoot. Hands it off to Peterson on the left corner. Peterson can't shoot. Comes to Mayville on the block. Mayville turns around on the block. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line.
That's a nice move to draw that foul.
Yeah. That'll be 2 free throws coming here for Jagger and Mayville, and stops the clock with 21 seconds left here in the third quarter.
4 fouls on LaTarge Johnson.
Well, Johnson's been big for them on the floor with the three-pointers tonight.
Yeah,
you know?
he's coming out.
He's got 11 points, so going to have both Johnson and Flanoid on the bench. And that's the first free throw missed of the night, as Mayville has it rim out. He'll get another one.
Yeah, that ball was way short. Sometimes that's an indication of some fatigue.
Fatigue, yeah. Legs are going. Jagger Mayville at the line, and the lefty eyes it and puts it in. That equals the biggest lead of the game for Waltonville. 42-37, down to 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Let's see what Meridian does with it. Ransom has it. Out to Swansea. Back out now to Russell. Ball's loose, stolen by the Spartans. And, they lost it out of bounds. Boy, they had it, but then it went off Whitten Dever's hand, and Bobcats will have it with 5.7 seconds left here in this third quarter play. Out of bounds on the baseline as they come in the corner. Shot is up, and it's off the mark. No good. Mayville chases it down.
That was a rainbow.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So the Spartans have tied their biggest lead of the game. They lead it now after 3 quarters, and it's their first lead at a quarter stop tonight. Spartans 42, Meridian 37, and we'll be back with Sec Final in Cobden in just 30 seconds. Back here at Cobden, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Ron, your thoughts on that third quarter play? That's a big quarter for Waltonville.
It was, Randy. They won that quarter 16-10. That don't sound like much, but in this game, that's huge.
Yeah, it is huge in a game like this. It sure is.
Yeah, and, both teams are playing well. I mean,
they are.
They're putting on a show.
Yeah.
These fans are here, packed in here, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
And they're playing hard.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter underway as Meridian will have the ball first to start this fourth and final quarter.
Flournoy Jr. starts his quarter on the bench.
Yeah, he is on the bench. Johnson is he still on the bench? He's out there. Now Johnson is also on the bench. So both of them on the bench.
Yeah.
That ball goes off a shoe, almost stolen. Now it comes out to Monan.
Cooper didn't know that ball was lost. He could have turned around and picked that up, but he didn't know it.
Monan works against Cooper, takes it to the paint, stolen away by Peterson, then stolen away
again.
Poked away by Swansea. Then they got quick hands. Over on the right side, it's Russell for three. No, that won't go. Weak side rebound. Inside to Swansea. Ball's loose, comes back out to Monan for three. No, he misses it.
Man.
Mayville with the rebound this time. Keep the ball up. Don't put it down. Hold it up high. He gets the ball out to Cooper. Cooper up ahead to Mayville. And he's going to be fouled, and that's going to go against Monan.
That's a good foul because Riley Stewart was going to lay that ball in on a nice pass.
Yeah, he was. Monan's only got 4 points tonight from Meridian. We've seen him go off before. He's got the capability to take over a basketball game, but he's been kind of quiet tonight. Shot has not been falling for him. It'll be out of bounds on the sideline for the Spartans in their front court as the pass will come in to Mayville. Now out to Dever. 5-point lead for the Spartans. They need to take care of the basketball and just get a high-quality shot here. High percentage shot preferred if you're a Spartans fan.
Yeah, Waltonville has used one player off the bench for a very brief period of time.
Cooper has it out front, across to Mayville. They are spreading the floor and they're taking their time. As Meridian is matching them up one-on-one, and they're chasing as Stewart gets it over to Mayville. Again, they are taking their time. Not getting in a hurry here, trying to take care of the basketball as Dever has it. Over to Mayville, back to Dever. Dever.
Yeah, I don't think you can hold the ball for 6 minutes against this Meridian team.
No, I don't think you can. You need to find a backdoor open cut or something. As there it is. Right there, but they couldn't put enough mustard on it, and it was intercepted.
Threw it away.
Yeah, it was open. The back door was open, but they couldn't quite connect, and here comes Meridian back the other way with it. See what they do with it as Swansea.
Threw it away.
Stolen by Riley Stewart.
And then Waltonville gives it back.
And that's a traveling violation. Meridian got the steal, but then Ransom traveled with the basketball, and he turns it over, and checking back in for Meridian will be Antonio Flournoy.
Yeah, he comes back in at the 5:48 mark.
He's playing with 4 personal fouls, and he's in for the duration, I'm sure. As the Spartans get it into Peterson. Peterson guarded by Flournoy. Over to Mayville in the corner. Now it goes to Dever in the corner. Dever comes out to Stewart. Out it comes to Peterson, guarded by Flournoy again. Gives it to Dever. Dever out at the top of the key, tries to drive, does, misses the shot. Rebound by Mayville. Back up. And no. And that's going to be a jump ball called. And it's going to be Waltonville basketball. 5:18 to play in the ball game. Spartans will have it. As the pass comes into Mayville. Mayville back to Cooper. Cooper with a reverse layup. He got it.
Nice
Big layup by Cooper. Spartans up by 7, their biggest lead of the game. 5:08 left. Can they pull it off and move on to the championship game Friday night against Goreville? Long three is no good by Monan. The Spartans have beaten Meridian once this year. They've beaten Goreville this year. They've beaten everybody in this tournament. But they got to do it again in order to win the sectional championship. Here's Riley Stewart into Cooper. Cooper scores. Great pass from Stewart to Cooper.
Meridian's going to need a timeout.
It's a 9-point lead. Here's Flanoid with it. Long three on the way. It's short. Rebound is grabbed by Easley. Easley back out to Flanoid. 4:29 left in the ball game. Flanoid in the paint, and that's going to be a foul on Peterson, and that will be 3 fouls on Gage.
You know, Randy, if you're a Meridian or Waltonville fan, you worry about, you got to win this game first. But whoever wins this game is, they got one less day to get ready for Friday night.
Yep.
Number one,
yes.
And they're expending a lot of energy out there. Tough basketball game.
Oh, yeah.
And, Goreville's had a 14-point victory.
Yep.
And they played on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. They got more rest.
Got that extra day.
Something to think about come Friday night.
Goreville's also got a very deep bench, too.
That's right.
9-point lead for Waltonville. Meridian with the basketball. It's Easley with it. Over to Ransom. Back to Easley. Back to Ransom. Ransom with it. Scoop shot. Up and in.
Nice move.
Javion Ransom took it hard to the glass and scored. Back to a 7-point game. 4:05 left. Spartans got to take care of the basketball. Peterson working against Flanoid. It's knocked away and stolen again. They get it into Flanoid, and he scores. Flanoid got it up over Peterson.
Yep.
Here they come. They've cut it to 5. Those quick hands forcing turnovers tonight. They've been doing it the whole ball game. Another steal. Another steal. Down the lane, shot is up. No, that's blocked out of bounds by Peterson. But it'll be Meridian ball. That was almost another layup by Ransom, but Peterson swatted that one away.
Yeah, Waltonville's got to take care of the basketball.
Long shot from the corner. Three-pointer by Monan, and we were talking about how quiet he was. And he hit a big shot right there, and that cut it to 2. And Coach Anthony Lowry is not happy. He is not happy. Something about the officials he's not happy with, and also something about his players he's not happy with. Timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back here live at Cobden High School, we'll run. Waltonville scored the first 2 buckets of the fourth quarter to go up by 9, 46-37. Now it's been a 7-0 run by Meridian to cut the lead back to 2.
Yeah, Waltonville worked awful hard to get that 9-point lead, but they just gave it away.
Again,
turnovers.
Lots of turnovers there. And it'll be Waltonville basketball, and Meridian is going to press full court now.
Yeah.
So the Spartans are going to have to take care of the basketball.
They threw it away again.
Threw it away on the inbound.
Yeah.
He zigged when he should have zagged. Nobody home. Player went one way, ball went the other. Now Meridian will have the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket with a chance to tie it or take the lead.
Yeah, they've given it all back, that 9-point lead.
3:31 to go in the ball game. A lot of basketball left to be played, but boy, the momentum has turned back to Meridian now. And here's a shot from the baseline by Johnson, no good. Flanoid gets the rebound on the weak side. He'll come back out to Monan for 3, and there he is. I told you that Monan was being awful quiet, but he's not quiet anymore. He's hit 2 big three-pointers for Meridian, and they've got the lead now at 47-46. And we got a foul.
Latars Johnson might have just fouled out. I believe he did.
He just did. He just did. Latars Johnson committed that foul. That's it for him. He's done. 5 fouls on Johnson. And Johnson fouls out with 11 points tonight for Meridian. And Gregory Johnson will check in to replace him. Spartan fans are on their feet. They've got the basketball, chance to regain the lead here. 3:05 to play in the ball game. Kyle Cooper's got it out front. Cooper gets it to Stewart. Almost stolen, down to Peterson. He'll put it up and score. Gage Peterson with the bucket. Spartans back up by 1. 48-47. This is a heavyweight battle tonight here in Cobden. Here's Monan for 3. He's feeling it. He got that one up over Cooper. Colin Monan has hit 3 3-pointers in a row. And it's a 2-point lead now for Meridian as the Spartans get in the front court and they throw it away. It went off of Dever in the hands of Flanoid. He takes it coast to coast and scores. And Meridian goes up by 4, 52-48. Spartans need points. Baseline shot is no good. Flanoid with the rebound for Meridian.
Foul on Riley Stewart.
And this place is getting loud. Wow. Spartans had a 9-point lead. It's evaporated. It's now a 4-point lead for Meridian with 2:10 left.
That's a 13-point turnaround in a hurry.
In a real hurry.
But, I mean, it's all turnovers.
And it's been turnovers and then 3 3-pointers
by
Colin Monan.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
That guy has been hot as a firecracker, and we knew he could. We said that. We told you he could take over a game, and he has.
Yeah, he's been quiet all game.
Yeah. He's got it in the corner right now. Comes back out to Easley.
Now they can run clock.
Yes, they can. Down to Ransom. He hits puts up a 3-pointer, no, and there's a rebound by the Spartans, and they need to score this possession.
Yeah, they have to.
They're down by 4. The Spartans got to score this possession. Minute 45 to go in the game. Peterson has it. Hands it off to Witten Dever. Dever back to Cooper, down to Peterson on the block. Back out to Cooper for 3. Got it. Kyle Cooper hits a big 3 ball for the Spartans, and it's a 1-point game with a minute 28 left. Are we having fun yet? Yes, we are. Meridian in the front court. They're going to spread the floor here a little bit. Easily. They may shorten the game here. Flanoid playing catch out there with Easley.
Waltonville's got to have to foul to get him to the free throw line.
They are because that's only 2 team fouls. Waltonville's got 3 fouls to give. Oh, that's almost a turnover. And timeout is called. Timeout by Meridian as the coach bailed him out.
Yeah.
The Meridian player fell down. It looked like he was going to travel, but Coach Davis got timeout.
By definition, I mean, if he hadn't already called that timeout, that's a travel. If you fall down with the ball. But I think Coach Davis had already called the timeout.
That is official Ron Standard to my left, explaining that after his 30-plus years experience of officiating. We're going to just keep it right here, okay, because this is pretty exciting stuff as we're down to close to a minute to play. Meridian's going to maintain possession. But again, as you see on the scoreboard there, Waltonville has committed only 2 team fouls in this fourth quarter. So that means they've got to foul 3 times to send them to the line if they want to. But what they want is a turnover or a stop here as they're down by 1. Waltonville had led it by 9, 46-37 early in this fourth quarter. And Meridian has come storming back. Meridian will have it out of bounds underneath their own basket as Monan will trigger it in. Let's see if the Spartans can get a steal, some kind of turnover here. The inbound comes in the corner, and that's going to be a foul.
On Jagger Mayville.
And nothing wrong with that foul.
His 3rd.
Nothing wrong with that foul. That's team foul number 3. As long as you're going after the ball. And timeout is going to be called by Coach Anthony Lowry. He's going to explain the whole situation to everybody here. We got 57 seconds left in the ball game. It's going to be Meridian ball again underneath their own basket. They're up by 1 here with 57 seconds left. A lot of things can happen here, Ron.
A lot of things could happen, you know. Yep. If they could steal the inbound pass, that'd be good. But if not, they're going to have to foul.
Meridian does not have to shoot, but do they have the discipline to not shoot? That's the question. Do they have the discipline to take care of the basketball themselves here? And try to run the clock out and try to force Waltonville to foul. Again, Waltonville can commit 2 more fouls to send them to the line.
I mean, Waltonville can go a little bit here for a steal, but after so many seconds have gone by, they're going to have to foul.
I agree. As the inbound comes in to Gregory Johnson. Johnson's guarded by Cooper. Down to 49 seconds left. Back to Johnson.
I'd foul Gregory Johnson.
Yeah, the guy that came in the game, right. Monan down in the corner now. Over to Ransom, and that's going to be a foul.
They fouled Gregory Johnson.
But he's not going to be shooting yet. That's going to be 4 team fouls.
There you go.
But he might be the guy to foul. Has he been to the line? I don't think he has.
No.
So we don't know if he can shoot free throws or not.
4 fouls on Jagger Mayville.
The next foul will send Waltonville to the line. And Coach Lowry not happy with his players. He was asking them to call timeout, and they weren't calling timeout, so he finally got one himself. So timeout on the court again here. So we're just going to keep it right here. Again, we thank all of our sponsors for making the broadcast possible tonight. Again, sorry we couldn't bring you video, but again, we're playing by the rules.
You know, when Waltonville had that 9-point lead, man, they gave it all away with turnover.
Real quick. Turnovers and 3-point shots by Monan.
Yeah.
He hit 3 threes. So he personally erased the 9-point deficit himself with 3 threes.
He did. You know, he'd been quiet all game. He had 4 points before he did that.
Right.
He had 4 points total.
And now he's got 13.
Yeah.
I know. But we've seen him do that before. We knew he could.
Yeah.
And he's done it now. Okay.
And he's getting some good looks, too.
All right, Meridian basketball here. 42 seconds left. They got it on the sideline. As the pass comes into Flanoid, it goes out of bounds. Oh, man, it looked like it went off Flanoid, but they say it's off Peterson. Boy, that was close.
I mean, there's not been a hand in Monan's face on any of those 3-pointers.
That was almost a turnover. They were almost a turnover there. So now, right in front of the scorer's bench, it will be Meridian ball.
There you
There's
go.
a foul, and that's going to be, who did they foul? Did they foul?
Gregory Johnson.
They got Johnson before Monan got the ball. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. And fouls on Kyle Cooper, his second.
All right, so we're going to roll the dice here with Gregory Johnson. He's a 5'8 sophomore going to the line. He's not been there at all tonight for Meridian. And he's at the line shooting 2 with 38.8 seconds left.
This is where I missed the 1-and-1.
Yeah, I do too.
But we don't do that anymore.
I do too. I still think the one-on-one strategy would be big in a game like this, for sure.
Way more pressure on that free throw shooter.
A lot more pressure. Free throw is no good on the first one. So,
Waltonville's got to grab this rebound if he misses it. They cannot not get the rebound.
Got to get the rebound here. It's going to stay a one-possession game whether he makes it or not. And the free throw is no good. Kyle Cooper gets the rebound for Waltonville. They bring it up. Let's see what they do with it. They're down by 1. 33 seconds left. Cooper gets it over to Mayville. Mayville down underneath to Peterson. Threw it away. Pass intended for Peterson. It's a turnover. 26 seconds left. And in the ball game is Max Russell for Meridian, replacing Gregory Johnson. Meridian will inbound it. Waltonville's chasing and they foul.
Yeah, that foul Monan that time.
Yeah, they foul Monan, but I think that Monan's typically a pretty good free throw shooter.
Oh yeah.
And we're about to find out.
That's a third foul on Kyle Cooper, I believe.
So we'll walk to the other end, and Colin Monan will go to the line. He's been the man of the hour here in the fourth quarter for Meridian, as he's made 3 3-pointers to erase a 9-point Waltonville lead. Monan's first free throw is good. Well, again, whether he makes this or not, Ron, it's still going to be a one-possession game.
Yeah.
But if he makes it, Waltonville will need 3 points to tie. Monan eyes the bucket. And he made them both. Waltonville ball, length of the floor, 24 seconds left here in regulation. As here comes Kyle Cooper with it. Cooper into the front court. 16 seconds left, and that's going to be a foul out front. And again, that's not a bad foul if you're Meridian, because they got fouls to give.
Yeah.
So, Waltonville's not going to the line.
It's on Javion Rams.
And the Spartans have to, take the ball out of bounds again. So that's really not a bad foul by Meridian. In fact, they could do that again. 14 seconds left. Spartans need 3 points. Doesn't have to be a 3-pointer. It could be a 2 and an and 1. Let's see. Out of bounds as it's on the sideline, and they get it into Riley Stewart. Stewart gets it to Witten Dever. Dever's hit a few threes in this game. Gives it to Cooper. Cooper's going to go up for the shot. Was blocked by Flanoid. And that's going to be...
Timeout, I think, Waltonville.
Timeout, Waltonville with 6 seconds left. And the ball's going to be out of bounds right in front of the Waltonville bench. So now you got to draw something up. And you probably got to draw it up to take a three here, Ron, because you run out of time.
Yeah, you do.
So you try to draw it up. You get Cooper or Witten Dever on a three.
Yeah, one of those.
If you can.
Get an open look if you can.
Right. Again, we'll just keep it right here. Been an exciting basketball game. Let's reset it for you. Meridian led it after the first quarter, 14-12. They led it at the half, 27-26. Waltonville had a surge there in the third quarter and took the lead after three quarters, 42-37. And then Waltonville scored the first two buckets of the fourth quarter to take a 9-point lead, 46-37, which is the biggest lead of the game by either team. But then all of a sudden, enter Colin Monan, as Colin Monan hit three three-pointers for Meridian. Erase that 9-point deficit.
And some full-court pressure defense by the Bobcats.
And the turnovers have been converted to some points, and they lead it now by 3 with 6 seconds left. And Waltonville's season is on the brink right here. They got to do something special. They got it out of bounds in front of their own basket, as in front of their own bench, as Whit Dever gets it in to Peterson. Peterson puts up the three over Flanoid. Flanoid blocks it, and that's the ball game. Meridian has won. Meridian has won the basketball game, 54-51, and the Bobcats will advance to the championship game this Friday night against the Goreville Blackcats, and those two teams have not met at all this season. That is the ball game. 54-51 is your final. And a sad end of the season here for the Waltonville Spartans, as they came up a little bit short, had a 9-point lead but couldn't finish the deal, as Meridian comes roaring back here late in the fourth quarter, and they win it 54-51. Ron is working on our post-game stats. Waltonville closes their season out at 28-5. Wow. What a basketball game. The Bobcats improve to 25-8, and they will face Goreville for the championship game here in the sectional tournament at Cobden on Friday night. And again, those two teams never played at all this season, so it'll be their first meeting. And you look how close they are to each other geographically, but yet have not played. A disappointed bunch of Spartans heading to the locker room here. They felt like they had the game. They had a 9-point lead. They just couldn't hold on to it. You got to credit Meridian with some big shots, some big turnovers, some big steals. A tough pill to swallow for sure for the Waltonville Spartans as they come up short tonight. 54-51. These two teams played back in December at the Meridian Shootout. Waltonville won it that night by 12 points. But it was not to be tonight, as it is the Meridian Bobcats night, as they win it here 54-51. We'll take a short timeout. We'll be back with the post-game stats here in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Welcome back here to beautiful Cobden High School gymnasium, this new gymnasium that they put in here recently. It's been our first time to be in here tonight. It's a wonderful facility, and everybody saw a heck of a basketball game tonight, Ron, as you see people start to head for the exits. As 54-51 is the final, and the Waltonville Spartans have their season come to an end tonight with a record of 28-5. And, you know, there are going to be a lot of what-ifs.
Yeah, I don't know what the school record is for Waltonville wins in the season, but that's got to be up there.
Yeah, it's up there. It's a heck of a season. It sure is. But, yeah, they had a 9-point lead here in the fourth quarter, but just couldn't finish the job. And
you know, Meridian finished second in state last year. They're trying to get back and finish the deal.
And I think what we saw tonight is the Meridian Bobcat team that beat the Benton Rangers and won some of those other big games this year. Because they did. They played pretty flawless basketball. I mean, they did get into some foul trouble and things like that, but they did a lot of things right. They created a ton of turnovers. In fact, I lost track of turnovers. I was trying to keep them, and I lost track because they were causing so many.
Yeah, it was a bunch. I mean, other than that facet of the game, Waltonville played good as well. They shot. They shot the ball well. They were 9 out of 10 from the free throw line. They did a lot of things that would win most basketball games, but like you said, they did waste too many opportunities to score by turning the ball over.
Go ahead and give us your post-game stats there.
Like I said, Waltonville was 9 out of 10 from the free throw line as a team. They committed 12 personal fouls in the ball game. They had 3 players in double figures, led by Kyle Cooper with 19. Witten Dever had 13. Gage Peterson had 12. Jagger Mayville had 5, and Raleigh Stewart had 2 for a total of 51. For the Meridian Bobcats, they committed 15 personal fouls in the game. They were 5 out of 9 from the free throw line. They had 6 players break the scoring column, 3 of them in double figures, led by Colin Monan. Colin Monan with 15 points. He had 11 of those in the fourth quarter. He was the difference in the ball game.
You know, he was sitting there with 4 points, and we said that he had the ability to get going, and here he ends up being their leading scorer. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, 11 points in the fourth quarter. Sealed the deal for the Bobcats. Antonio Flanoid had 14 points. Latars Johnson had 11 points. Javion Ransom had 7 points. Shamar Easley with 4 points, and Max Russell with 3 points for a total of 54. Waltonville had that ball and a chance to tie, and they threw it out of bounds. And they survived that, and then they got it back and tried to get off a 3, but just couldn't do it.
Well, credit to Meridian defense there down the stretch.
They kept the ball out of Cooper's hands on that inbounds play.
Yeah, and that last 3-point effort there by Gage Peterson was blocked by Flanoid. I mean, they played good defense there down the stretch when they had to.
Yeah, Waltonville they fouled the person they wanted in Gregory Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
He missed both free throws. They got the rebound with a chance to come down and take the lead, and they threw the ball away.
Right.
And then, of course, this time Meridian puts the ball in the hands of Colin Monan, and they had to foul him, and he makes them both. So their best bet at that time was a tie, unless you see an unusual 4-point play.
Exactly, yeah. Well, again, congratulations to the Meridian Bobcats as they move on to the championship game. They'll take on Goreville this Friday night. That'll be a heck of a basketball game. Meridian improves to 25-8 on the season. Again, it astounds me that those two teams didn't play each other this year when they were as close as they were. You know?
It does, and now that we're at this point in the season, though, it makes it even more cool, more interesting, the fact that they have not played each other.
Yeah, because you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But now this Meridian Bobcat bunch, when they keep everybody on the floor and they play at this level of energy, I mean, they are a handful for sure. And
they are, no doubt.
They came in very determined tonight.
No doubt.
Played completely different than they did against Waltonville the first time, that's for sure. And they come out on top tonight by a score of 54-51. We don't know if this is our last broadcast of the year or not. A lot of that's going to depend upon what happens in other games tonight. We are closely monitoring the Weber game over at Red Hill High School in Bridgeport as they're taking on St. Anthony tonight.
Yeah, it's a tough foe.
Yeah.
Effingham St. Anthony.
Yeah, that's a tough foe. Last I heard, though, it was tied 9-9, but it was really early in the basketball game.
Just saw Mitch Haskins. He's been down at Meridian for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Former coach at Wren Lake College.
So anyway, that's going to wrap it up here from Cobden. But if we do have a broadcast somewhere on Friday, we'll let you know where it's at and that sort of thing. But keep watching our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook. And, of course, we'll have all the scores from all the sectionals posted for you later tonight. But thanks again to our sponsors for making it all possible. So for Ron Standard, this is Randy Olson saying thanks for watching. And, again, reminding you of the final score, 54-51. Meridian defeats Waltonville. And so long from Cobden High School.